Okay, the news is out from YouTube and I don't want you to panic. They just announced a pretty major change to their monetization plan. And starting February 1st of 2027, if you want to qualify for the YouTube Partner Program, you're going to need 8,000 watch hours instead of the original 4. And if you're trying to qualify through Shorts, you're going to need 20 million Shorts views instead of 10 million. But luckily, subscribers are staying at 1,000. So basically, YouTube just doubled the amount of watch time you need before they'll start sharing ad revenue with you. And I'm going to break all that down in a second. What's changing, what's not changing, why this is good for some and not so good for others. But I know what's going to happen. Some people are going to hear this and they're going to say, well, just forget about it. It's already hard enough, and now YouTube is moving the goalpost even a little bit harder. So I'm just going to give up. But if you're over 40, 50, or 60 and you're using YouTube because you want to build a business around something that you already know, I don't think you need to panic about this at all. In fact, I think there may actually be an upside to all this. There may be some really good opportunity coming out of it. But I wanted to get this out there because I just heard this news today. So I wanted to get this in front of you so that you wouldn't panic. Because these new numbers do matter a whole lot more if your goal is to become a YouTuber rather than if your goal is to build a business using YouTube. And those are two very different things. Hey, I'm Dee Dee, and I want to break this down today because I think a lot of new creators are going to hear that 8,000 watch hours and immediately assume it's now going to be twice as hard to make money on YouTube, and that's not necessarily true. It's twice as hard to qualify for one particular way of making money on YouTube, and that's AdSense. I'm not exactly sure why YouTube is doing this and why they chose now, but I'm sure we're going to get a whole lot more information from it. It's going to come out probably in the next few days, maybe the next few weeks. It might take a couple of months, I don't know, but I'm going to be watching it closely, and anytime I've got news, I'm going to bring it to you. So first, let me quickly explain what exactly is changing. So right now, to qualify to get into the YouTube Partner Program where you can earn that ad revenue, you're going to need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 public watch hours. And that's within a rolling 12-month period. So starting February 1st, 2027, that watch hour requirement is going to go to 8,000 hours. The subscriber requirement is going to stay the same. And if you're doing Shorts, that requirement is going to 10 million qualified Shorts views in 90 days to 20 million. I don't imagine I'll be doing any Shorts, that's for sure. But I don't know the ramifications to all these changes yet. I just heard about it today around lunchtime. But I do know that if you're already monetized, nothing's going to change for you here. You're in the clear, you're all good. And I know that the monetization for the super chats, the memberships, the super thanks, that's going to stay at 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. And yes, this is a big deal. This is a huge change. But I didn't panic. I mean, I thought about it there for a minute, but if your entire plan is to build a channel and get lots of views and make your money from YouTube paying you for those views, I would absolutely pay attention to this. And I might panic just a little bit because it's going to take longer for some people to qualify. But here's where I think we need to change the way that we're looking at it. And we use this word monetized on YouTube all the time. We'll say, well, my channel isn't monetized yet, or how long did it take you to get monetized? But what we're really saying is, how long did it take for YouTube to start paying you for those ads that they put on your videos? That's really not the same thing as building a monetized business, because you can make money from a YouTube channel before YouTube ever pays you 1 penny. I know it happened for me twice. And I think this change that YouTube is making makes understanding that a whole lot more important than it ever did. Because if your entire goal is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours and now 8,000 watch hours, you're going to be spending months or maybe even longer working towards something that just got a whole lot harder. I mean, double. And I don't want that to be the only finish line that you're working towards. And that's the difference I want you to understand. If your dream is to become a YouTuber, and there's nothing wrong with that dream, and by that I mean if you want to make videos and you want to grow this really large audience and primarily make money from your views and the advertising, then yes, these requirements are going to hurt. They're going to matter because you need views and you need watch hours and you need to get into that partner program. But for all my people out there that's been watching and you're using YouTube to build a business around something you already know, I want you to think differently. Your YouTube channel is not necessarily the business. YouTube is how people find you. It's how they find your business. And here's something else I thought about today on my ride home. I actually think this could create an opportunity for some of us, because whenever a platform like this makes something harder, some people quit. Some people who were already thinking about starting a channel may decide it's really not going to be worth it. Some people who start are going to get frustrated when they realize they're going to need 8,000 and that mark just moved further out of their reach. And some people are simply just going to drop out of the game altogether. And I'm not saying I want anybody to quit or not get started, because that is definitely not me. I want everybody to try this and get going and build a business. But the reality is, most people already don't stick with YouTube long enough to see what can happen. And when that finish line gets moved even further away, even fewer people may be willing to stay consistent. And that means if you're willing to keep showing up and keep getting better and keep building something beyond just AdSense revenue, I think you may actually have less competition over time. Now, that's just my thoughts. We'll find out how this all shakes out in a little while. Because the people who are serious, they will keep going. And the people who were not really serious and they were only here because they wanted to make easy money from views, they're not going to keep going. So if I were starting a brand new channel today, knowing that this change was coming, here's what I would do. First, I would get very crystal clear about who I wanted to watch my videos, not just my niche, but that exact person. What does she need help with? What is the problem that he's trying to solve? What does she want to accomplish? Because I would much rather have 1,000 of those right people watching me than 10,000 random people who are never ever going to take another step with me. Second, I'd make a video that solves problems connected to something that I could actually sell. And third, I would start building an email list before I ever reached that 1,000 subscribers. And fourth, I would start thinking about a simple way to make money long before the 8,000 watch hours ever came into play. And finally, yes, I would still work towards monetization. I still want 1,000 subscribers. I would still want 8,000 watch hours. I absolutely would still want to join the YouTube Partner Program because I like getting the checks. We all want the checks. But I would treat AdSense as just another income stream in my business, not the whole business. Oh, and one more thing. If you're already working towards monetization under the current 4,000 watch hours, don't take this news as a reason to slow down. Use it as a reason to speed up, because these new requirements, they don't take effect until February 1st. So you've got, what's that, 5.5 months. So if you're already somewhere close to that 4,000 watch hours, you've got time to work towards qualifying under these new requirements. It's very, very doable. It's very possible. You can do this. And if you need help, I'm here. Just reach out to me. I'll help you in any way I can. But you got to keep posting, and you got to look at which videos are giving you the most watch time. Make longer videos. Make more videos around the topics that people are already responding to on your channel. And don't mentally move that finish line to 8,000 before YouTube actually moves it for you. But whether or not you reach 4,000 watch hours before February and end up needing 8,000 after February, I don't want you to lose sight of the bigger picture here. There is a huge opportunity. Just because YouTube is changing how some things work doesn't mean that you need to change how you think about YouTube and the opportunities that are out there for people that are our age. So yeah, I want YouTube to pay me, and yeah, I want them to pay you, and I'll take that AdSense all day long. But I don't want YouTube to be the only one who does pay me. And if this change causes some people to drop out while you keep showing up and while you keep building that actual business, that may not be bad news for you at all. And I've got a video coming out this week that talks about exactly how to build that business. So please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that when that video comes out, you'll be notified, and it's going to tie right into all of this that we're talking about today. See you later. Bye.